live. Little impromptu Sunday stream. Testing a new headset out. So for once, I don't have a gigantic microphone in front of my face. Kind of feels kind of nice. See, hopefully it doesn't sound too crappy. Alright. Got the Comanche out of the hangar. Doors open. Freezing. Oh no, we're good. 60. It's not too bad. Alright, I got SayIntentions booted up. We're at Tucumcari Airport. Let me check where that is in the world again. Is it Oklahoma or something? Oh, we're in New Mexico now. Went further to the west. I've been going to the west, so... Alright. We got... Let's see what the weather... VFR reporting to the west. In real life, there's a huge storm coming. As we can see right here. Here's LA, where I live. Coming down the coast right now, so this should be fun. Oh, why does it say I'm not live? Wait, hold on. I'm messing something wrong. Hey, Mike. Why don't I have the chat? I think I... Wait, how is this even working? What? I'm so confused. I think I broke something. Low latency. There we go. Okay, I think I'm good now. Hey, Popox, what's up? I'm mainly streaming because, well, I was going to fly anyway. I figured I might as well turn the stream on. I'm kind of testing a new headset I got to see how the microphone quality sounds. You guys probably wouldn't have noticed anything if I didn't say anything already, but I can't help it but be like, hey, how's the microphone sound? I usually have a big microphone, like one of those broadcast mics in front of my face, and I just hate it. I'm so overusing them for so many years, so wanted to give a good headset a shot and see how it goes. Anyway, I'm in the Comanche right now. Gonna do a few OnAir Company missions. The sound is cutting. Cutting? Going in and out. I did stop and restart the stream, so that could be it. Let me listen to my own stream real quick. Gonna hear myself. I'm supposed to hear myself. What's going on? You hear it fine too. Sounds perfect. For me, it's fine. Okay. Cool. Sounds very natural. I wouldn't think it was a headset mic. Yeah, it's a... I don't know if you guys know the company Rode. R-O-D-E. They make like a podcaster thing, and it's better now. Okay, cool. Yeah, they just... I think this is relatively new headset. It's got the tiniest mic in the world that holds... It's like really far away from your face. It's kind of surprising, but I think of the headsets I've tried, this one's probably one of the best. But yeah, if you guys say it sounds good, then we're good. Especially like when we do the group flights, I've been having a better time using... Oh, the S sound is a bit sharp. Okay, let me turn the treble down then. I love the detailed feedback here. Okay, now the treble is flat. So this is just au naturel. I mean, it's got a little bit of compression and stuff, but maybe I can turn that down a little bit too. All right, there, I turned that down a little bit. Love the feedback. I know it's a little quiet. Let me turn it up a little. Probably around there is normal. Okay. All right, let me know if that's a little better. Sorry, I'm such a dork for the audio stuff. I'm like, every stream I go back and listen to at least a few minutes to make sure the mic sounds okay. It's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, I've been having a good time using the Tobii head tracker on the group flights and stuff like that. So I just have it using Tobii. Tobii mounts at the bottom of your monitor. You're actually not even supposed to put it on top of the monitor. And my microphone's right there between the Tobii and my face, so it's really annoying. Much better. Okay, cool. Sweet. Hey, if it's not blisteringly disgusting in your ears, then I think that's good enough. And I figure I can use the headset for streams, which is most of what I do nowadays, and then I can use the big boy mic if I am making a tutorial or something like that. Alright, cool. This is so weird. I can move around in my chair, I can turn my head without keeping my mouth pinned to a microphone, all that stuff. Alright, let's do some flying. So yeah, this is the current state of California right now. And I mean state in both ways, the US state and the condition of the state. So I'm looking out my window right now. There's no rain just yet, but it should be any second now because this is LA right here, LAX. So this is, yeah, let's see windy actually. Here's windy coming into California right now. Here's the rain and thunder. So it's up in like Santa Maria area, Ventura a little bit, kind of a tiny bit covering all of LA. I don't really see any crazy rain right now, but here we go. Oh, Mike says his power is up and down. Oh no. Yeah, I hope we don't lose power. It's pretty rare that we lose power. So we'll see how it goes. But this is what the rest of the day looks like today. Kind of crazy. We'll see though. Sometimes this stuff is not as bad as they make it sound. But we're over at KTCC right now in the Comanche in New Mexico. So around here we got VFR reporting. Pretty much everywhere going west, everywhere going south. So as long as I avoid the northeast of where I'm at, we should be pretty good. So we find a westerly flight here, that'll be good for today. I've kind of been continuing the trek to the west. Echo 80, Alexander Municipal. Let's see what this one looks like. Echo 80, invalid airport. What if I put a K on it? Invalid airport. All right. I don't know why this always happens in OnAir Company. I even have it ticked in the options to show vanilla airports only. Turn that down a little bit. SayIntentions is running like a little customer only landing challenge right now or something like that. On their Discord they've been advertising it a little bit. I thought it was for the public, but apparently it's only for customers. Maybe it's like a test run to do a public one. Okay, here's another one. K-SAF. Santa Fe Municipal. Size 4. Okay. That is definitely big enough. That's kind of the only west one. Maybe kind of want to make my way north, actually. That would be more interesting. I always go to the west coast. Like, what if we cut up through Colorado and stuff like that? See something different. Get into some scary icing conditions. All right, let's do this one. 1 passenger and no cargo. It's like an executive trip. Notice they changed the UI a little bit. There's a little checkbox now instead of a big take button. All right, Comanche, prepare the flight. I'm kind of looking forward to the rain. When it doesn't affect your like life or your house or if you own property or grass or anything like that. If you're a renter, you're like, yeah, whatever. If you're a homeowner, I'm sure it's way more stressful when there's like a huge storm coming in. All right, 07 Victor. Is this one in there? It is, okay. Kukara Valley in Denver. Displays thresholds. It's almost a 6,000 foot runway, asphalt. Is it MIRL medium intensity runway lighting? Runway edge lights. I always think it's, yeah, HIRL is high. MIRL, yeah, medium intensity runway lights. First 96 feet of runway 6 are unlighted, unattended. All right, then we got our CTAF. Just a CTAF frequency. Is that somebody near me? Oh, hey, what's up? Somebody's here. On this Sunday. Who's here? Mike's here. What up, Mike? Alright, so let's see what it gives us here for a real world route. Okay, yep. Real world is avoiding all these MOAs here. We'll do that too. And then we're going to one VOR, another VOR. So to our west we have... Oh, we're going to Vegas. Overflying Vegas Municipal. And then to the north. Okay, we're avoiding these MOAs here. And then up to the Cimarron? Albuquerque? VOR. We got a waypoint here. Tatkey. And then to the airport. Alright, we're going to use GPS, so. But, interesting route. Maybe we can just go direct this direction. Yeah, we're not really avoiding anything. It's having us go up here to join this Victor Airway, so. Okay, I'm gonna grab this and bring it over to SimBrief once we get it imported. Is the puppy on stream? She just came in and said hi. I muted myself when I was saying hi to her, but. Or do you mean the puppy that sits here? Was she in the background yelling? You probably heard her in the background. Alright, we have one emergency worker. Alright. Alright, 07 Victor. Write down the name of the airport for ATC. Kuchara Valley, it looks like. Kuchara. I'm writing the names phonetically in my notepad. Kuchara. $7,153 feet. No METAR, no TAF available. Alright, Comanche, one passenger, and we'll paste in that route from before and analyze it. Alright, cool. That is valid. Actually... What is the recommended route? Oh, the recommended route goes to the west instead. 247 miles. This one's 243. They're pretty similar. Oh, we'll take the Sky Vector one. Victor 190, Victor 611 to Tatkey. Alright, VFR, generate flight. Alright, 10,500 feet. Block fuel, 236 pounds. And SimBrief is good. Alright, let's import that. 40 gallons of fuel necessary. Alright. Let's give it 42 gallons. We'll have a little bit extra. And we'll fly in real time. It's about 2 p.m. there, I think. Alright. 163. Due is 252. Let's do our walk around first. Alright, get the control locks off. Fuel is on. Just leave that there for now. Pitch trim is neutral. Beacon is on. All the other switches are off. Circuit breakers are in. Radios are off. Alright, let's check our flaps. Tie downs. Alright, fuel, we're doing 42 gallons. And I think this is the right wing, right? So 21 gallons in each side. Alright, I see the blue filled up. Oh, what just happened? Oh, there we go. Alright, and make sure that fuel cap's in. What's up, Aviator? Popping in to say hi, may fly later. Nice. Yeah, I just figured, I don't normally do a Sunday stream, but I was gonna fly around, do a couple on-air missions anyway. Figure I'd throw it on, say hi to you guys if you're around. Waiting for the rain here in Los Angeles. Alright, let's get those chocks out. Let's sump the fuel. Haven't had any contamination in the fuel yet. Someday we will. That is all very blue. Alright, nothing in the prop. No nicks in the prop. Looks good. No towel here or anything like that. So we got a little like wear and tear around here. A little paint chips. Oh, paint is like chipped off here and stuff. I don't know if that's something that happens to the Comanche over time or if that's just permanent on the livery. Alright, we're a little low on oil, so let's top that off a little bit. We should have at least 9 quarts. Engine, yeah, 8.8. Okay, looks like we brought it up to 10 quarts. It only needs 9 and the max is 12. Alright, let's fill up the other side. I thought I put 21 gallons in. There we go, 21. Alright, 21 on this side. See the blue. See that avgas? Whoops. Get back around to that. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, did it automatically close it? Yeah, it did automatically close it. That's nice of it. Alright, other chalk is down. Tie down. Pitot tube cover. We got the rear tie down still. Looks good. Alright, rear tie down. Elevator is good. And the rudder's good. It's interesting, we can't do like full deflection in the rudder with the mouse like we can with the elevator and the ailerons. But I can just cheat and use my pedals. Alright, static ports are clear. And there's no luggage, we just have 1 passenger. Alright, cool, that's all done. Alright, we'll load in our passenger. And turn on visible passengers. Our passenger today. We're gonna change him out. Let's go do something else here. That was Bear. Oh, let's do Arlo. Alright, Arlo's cute. Alright, oh my god, dude. You're so cute. I don't think he's 130 pounds, but you know. That's fine. 254 is due. I think we can bring him down to about 100 then. It has to be at least a I think the minimum is 100, even for a puppy. Alright, 265. So we have a little more than we need, but that's fine. Crash detection is not active. Let's go turn that on. Assistance options. Stress damage is off. We're only required for crash damage. Alright, start tracking. What's up, Agent? Love this plane. Yeah. Not that it isn't worth the money. Yeah, I mean, you know, if there's a sale, it's why not? If they're doing a sale, they can afford to do the sale, I hope. Yeah, this has got to be one of, this is one of the best planes in Microsoft Flight Sim, 100%. All right, let me set up Volanta. What the?
165.
What just happened? Why do I? I'm so confused why it keeps popping me out of the plane. I didn't even do anything. What am I doing? I'm messing something up where it's jumping me out of the plane. Alright, Volanta. Let's get this all set up. The heck? I can't import to SimBrief. SimBrief username is set. Add a flight plan. Oh, there it is. Import from SimBrief. And we're November 606 3 Echo. That is my plane tail number from OnAir Company, so that's why I use that one. All right, cool. That is all set. We're going to 07 uniform. And the payload is wrong now, so it took the passenger out for some reason. All right, let's get this closed, get the door latched. And we'll open the little storm window until then, until we get this thing started up. All right, checklist. Pre-flight is complete. Passengers are briefed. Be a good boy. Smoke while doing so. Seatbelts are secured. Control locks removed. That is gone. Parking brake is set on the Bravo. Gear switch is down and shows down here. Flaps are up. Radios off. Autopilot master. Yes. Electrical switch off. Circuit breakers in. Already checked them. All right. Engine start. Desired tank. We're using both because just because I can. Mixture rich. Throttle cracked. Prop full forward. Carb heat is pushed in, which is off. Primer is unlocked. And all right, sweet. Let's do the master switch. Check the fuel. Master switch on. Fuel pump switch on. It's been a little bit since I've flown the Comanche. Watch this for the fuel pressure. There we go. All right, fuel pump off. Primer 1 to 5. I'm gonna only do 3. It's pretty warm out. Probably get away with 2. I'll do 3 to be safe. Hopefully I don't flood it. Alright, that's set. Fuel pump is off now. 1 to 5. Mags on both. Prop area clear. Starter engage. Alright, mags on both. And start. Beautiful. Alright, oil pressure is in the green. Fuel pressure is good. Oil temperature will come up over time. Get our avionics on. Get our nav light on. Fuel pump's off. Rest of the lights are off. Alright. Avionics coming up, and we're going to bring our throttle down to about 800. There we go, and lean it out. Alright, all leaned. Nice. Alright. Getting it warmed up for a couple minutes. Let's close the window. And another flight plan to import. Alright, flight plan, menu, import. And I forget if Tucumcari, I think this is an untowered airport. All right, 07 Victor to Kuchara Valley. 10,500 feet, that's correct, that's what we got. Here comes the airway. Hey, goat friend. Has A2A hinted or said what their next plane? I don't believe so. I think this one took them like 3 years to develop, so... Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I would love another plane by them. I'm sure most people would wish that they do something a bit larger, even if it's just got something like the Cessna 207 that has like another row of seats, or maybe a twin. A twin with some more payload capacity would be awesome. Because this thing is just so good, but in OnAir Company, like I'm taking 3 passengers at a time, or like 600-700 pounds of cargo or payload at a max. But yeah, it would be awesome to have a new new A2A plane. When did this one come out? It hasn't been a year yet, I don't think. I think it's been like 5 months, maybe something like that, 6 months. They have the sim engine done. Plane should take less time. Yeah, knowing them though, like how detailed this plane is, I would assume that anything that they make is gonna be like from scratch again. Not complete scratch, but you know, like modeling the engine and all the characteristics of that specific plane. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, July. So yeah, so about 6 months then. I was definitely late to the party, that's for sure. All right, oil is still flashing because it's oil temperature is still low. All right, let's go in here and where is it? Under info. I want to set the set our fuel amount here on the computer. Here it is. Update digital engine monitor. All right, 42 gallons. Taxi, we got primer locked. Let's do that. Okay, that's locked. Avionics master is on. Transponder as required. We'll just do VFR for now. Altitude reporting. And let's double check the route. So Asoya 190 FTI 611 TAT key. Asoya 190 FTI. And then 611. Yep, 611 TAT key. And then 07 Victor. 10,500 for our cruise altitude. And then if I check the charts here, I think this is an untowered airport. Okay, we got radio, CTAF, Unicom, which is what we're tuned into here already. 122.95. Albuquerque Center, 2685. We'll get that in. We'll pick up some flight following when we take off. All right. And over here, airspace-wise, let's see. We're going to the north. We're going up to 10,500, so yeah, no airspace concerns. We're avoiding the MOAs here. We have LA Municipal out here. And then Cimarron, VOR. Oh, here we go. So this is the, oh, this is interesting. We're at 10,500 feet, but we have these peaks right here that are 13,000, and we have a sector altitude here, MEF of 14,000. So I don't know that this leg is good. As long as we go a little to the east, it looks like we'll be okay. This Spring Canyon Airport's at 7,200 feet. So as long as we remember to go out to the east when we get to the end here, then we can avoid these peaks. And then our 10,500 altitude should be good. All right, let's check the METAR Tucumcari. 2992 on the altimeter. 020 at 16 gusting 25. All right, we probably realistically wouldn't even be able to take off today in this thing. All right. What's up, Raccoon? Yeah, maybe we wouldn't take off in this today, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. 2992 is our altimeter. 10,000 is going to be our 10,005 is going to be our cruising altitude. And then let's see our first desired track here, 358. All right, right around there. All right, what runways do we have? 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then the weather showed winds are 16 knots, 020 at 16 knots. Oh man, this is gonna be a great takeoff. Where's our windsock? Over there. That windsock doesn't look too angry, right? It's a pretty limp looking windsock. I don't think the METAR is matching real world at all here. How fast is the plane? This thing cruises at like, what, like 150 knots maybe? The airspeed indicator is in miles per hour. So yeah, I think when we get, you know, the green band, we're usually around 160, 170 miles an hour. So maybe like 140, 150 knots at the most. Hopefully we'll get a nice tailwind. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's a pretty small plane. You know, just a single engine piston Comanche. This plane's about the realism more than it's not really about the speed. The reason people love the Comanche is because it's super realistic. You can do like a full walk around. It's got full wear and tear. It's very, very realistic. So it's really fun to fly. Well, if winds are 020, we should take runway 3 right down here. So we will taxi over to runway 3. Which is close to us right here to the south anyway. The mountain with the 5 gifted. It's coming in. Thanks, mountain. The mountain's in the other room sending me money. You gotta love it. Thank you, mountain. I just noticed the alerts are a little too high. There we go. Let's fix that. Ever since I switched to 4K, like kind of everything was in the wrong position. There we go. That looks better. Thank you, mountain. This is the repayment for my excellent coffee fetching skills. All right, runway 3. We'll announce ourselves on CTAF. Dale, Colby, Deuterino, Oscar, and Julian, enjoy your free stools there, courtesy of the mountain. So let me get this extra lean back out. All right, we're idle. This thing's all warmed up. Taxi light on, parking brake off. And let me double check the mountain. What a champ. Let me double check our checklist here. Right, I have radio 2 is not on. Let me turn that on. Hey Seth, what's up? All right, nav lights are already on. Heading indicator is set. Altimeter is set. Transponders as required. Radio's on. I don't know why I'm going backwards. Parking brake off. Test the brakes on initial roll. We'll do the run up when we get near runway 3. And let's give it a call on CTAF. Tucumcari traffic. Comanche 63 Echoes taxiing to runway 03. Tucumcari. All right. Oh my god, this new my life has changed. This new monitor, the new monitor, 4K, bigger. I'm full screened in the sim. I got a headset on instead of a giant microphone in front of my mouth. It's feeling pretty good. All right, we're gonna turn right here onto this taxiway, head over to runway 3 down here. 3 is at 033 is the heading. We'll get that set up while we're rolling. 033 on the heading indicator. There we go, that's good. Alright, get about 1,000 RPMs for the taxi. Looks nice. I am running it in 1440p still. I did a test 4K stream last week, but I think the one thing about YouTube is the delay. When you do 4K is very long. It's like a good 20-second delay until I'm able to talk to you guys, like your chat. So that delay is kind of annoying, so I'm back to 1440p. So we're doing 4K on my end, downscale to 1440 for the stream. Aviator with I think it was a renewal. Thanks, Aviator. Welcome back to the Couch Captains. Enjoy your lawn chair. Do I notice the 4080 pushing a bit more at 4K? Not really. Honestly, I haven't even looked at the stats. I have it capped at 60 frames per second. I got DLSS running with frame generation on. So I have all the bells and whistles turned on, and I have the stream going. So no, I mean my room isn't any warmer. So not really. But I haven't done any testing on it. I'm not really the person that'll just load it up and look at the stats just because and be like, oh my god, it's 1 degree hotter or whatever. I don't really notice a performance difference. But with frame generation and DLSS, that's the whole point of those technologies, right? We don't really notice. So yeah, I don't have much of a perceived difference other than, man, it looks sharp. I love 4K, looks so good. But supposedly, I don't know who posted it. One of you guys posted some graphs about performance, and the 4090 is supposed to be much better in Microsoft Flight Simulator for 4K specifically. But anything under 4K, you're pretty much just as good with a 4080 or below even. They all have really good performance. There's only a huge jump if you're running 4K on a 4090, is what it looked like. Okay, let's do our run up real quick. We got carb heat is out. Let's go mixture rich. We'll bring it up to 2,000 RPM, do our mag check. All right, 2,000 RPM, left mag, drop of 90, that's fine. Right mag, no drop, back to left, no change. All right, and back up to 2,000. All right, I'll pull the carb heat out. That is a pretty big drop, almost 200. Let me let the carb heat run for 20 seconds or so. And let me lean it out while we're doing that. See if there's any gunk built up in there. Carb heat back on. Just leaning it out. All right, 4080. Oh yeah, Marchi says this 4080 is super good for the price. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same performance as the 4080 regular edition. I think it was a couple % increase in performance. And is it $200 less or something like that? So yeah, such a good value. On Monday, I'm gonna double check with my bank, but I think I may have won against Nvidia, so to speak, and just gotten a full refund from my bank on my purchase of the 4080 because Nvidia has refused to provide a refund for the defective hardware. After trying to deal with the RMA process and compromise with them, they refused every single thing I said, trying to just get a new card before sending this one back. I said I would just buy one with my own money. They refuse absolutely every avenue other than send them the card and they'll repair it and send it back. So I talked to my bank and they opened a dispute, and I don't think Nvidia has responded in the last 30 days. We'll see if they do, but as far as I can tell, I still have the temporary refund on my card. Really annoying. Like, I offered every possible way. I'm like, listen, I use this card every single day. I need this card. I can't be without this card for weeks, especially over the holiday season when this was going on. I really did not want to not have a card for potentially 3 or 4 weeks because it's so busy over the holiday season. Anyway, I'll probably give this one to a friend. Maybe my buddy, a friend of mine wants it or something. Or I can sell it like for like 50 bucks to somebody or something. I don't know. The problem is that one of the fans is broken, so it's not... Anyway, I don't know what to do yet. I'll probably wait for... Maybe get the 4090 or wait for a 5090. I don't know, but... Man, I'm never buying from NVIDIA Direct again. It was so annoying. Alright, run up is done. I gotta cycle the prop once, actually. Alright, mixture rich, fuel pump on, landing light on, strobe on. It's 60 degrees Fahrenheit out, so no pitot heat right now. Alright, that's all done. We did check the carb heat already. Ready for takeoff. Controls are good. We checked all them. Elevator trim is neutral. Rudder trim we do not have in. Door is latched. Flaps as desired. They're up. Fuel selectors are both on. Fuel pump on. Mixture is rich. Prop full forward. That's all done. Carb heat is off. Pitot heat not needed. Strobes are on. Landing lights as required. Alright, sweet. Tucumcari traffic. Piper 63 Echo is lining up for departure. Runway 3, Tucumcari. Alright, let's finally get out of here. How long has it been? 40 minutes on the ground. But yeah, the 4080 looks like it's supposed to be a really good deal. Or the 4080 Super. I love the 4080. Even with one working fan, this thing is amazing. Alright, we're taking one dog. That is our passenger. One dog. Wait a minute. This doesn't look like runway 03. Oh, it is. This is 3. I gotta... There we go. Gyro was way off. I was like, wait, the heading indicator is not looking right. Now it is. The magical D key. Alright, full power. We're at 4,000 feet, so when we get to 5,000, we will pull our stuff back. Let's get those headphones in. We'll turn our fuel pump off once we get 1,000 feet AGL. Lots of right rudder needed. Hey, Captain Russia, what's up? Welcome. All right, 100 knots. It's a little warm outside. 60 degrees is warmer than I feel like we've been doing in the past. All right, gear coming up. I'm gonna aim for more like 110, 120 miles an hour. All right, we're at about 1,000 feet per minute climb right now. We're gonna wait for 5,000 feet on the altimeter. We're gonna turn off our fuel pump and pull back our manifold pressure and our RPMs to 2424. All right, just double checking. Flaps are up. Fuel pump still on. All right, almost 5,000. What's up, Jerry? All right, 5,000. Fuel pump off. Pulling that prop back to 2,400 RPMs. And power, we need the manifold pressure down to 24 as well. All right, there we go, 23.7, 23.9. All right, let's turn onto course to the left. 110 miles per hour. And everything is in the green down below. Oil temperature's up in the green now, nice. All right. Do have some clouds right here, so let's avoid these. Supposed to go up to 10,000 feet, but actually, let's just turn to avoid them to the right. Follow our VFR rules here. And we're over 5,000 feet, so I'm going to start leaning the mixture already. 73% power, 74. All right, we're gonna switch over to center. I think it was Albuquerque Center, so we'll get flight following with them. Albuquerque Center, Piper Comanche 6063 Echo, flight following request. Hey Droppler, what's up? How was the weekend? Pretty good. Pretty good for me. I'm just looking outside every few minutes, waiting for the storm here in LA. All right, let's see if we hear back from Albuquerque Center.
Piper 63 Echo, Albuquerque Center, Squawk 4745 and ident.
Squawk 4745, ident, Piper 63 Echo. All right, 4745, enter and ident. All right, let's let autopilot do some work for us. Heading mode, and we're still climbing. I'm gonna put on carb heat because our manifold pressure looks a little low. Okay, we're fine, 22.8. It's like not a carb heat issue.
Piper 63 Echo, radar contact, 5 north of Tucumcari Municipal Airport at 7,000 feet.
Can we get flight following for Piper 63 Echo to Coachara Valley 07 Victor, 10,500 feet. Okay, turn it on to course. And we're gonna try to get up to 10,500.
Piper 63 Echo, Squawk 4745, maintain VFR at 10,500, destination Coachara Valley 07, Victor noted.
Nice. All right, we'll maintain VFR, and we are squawking 4745 Piper 63 Echo. Actually, was that the wrong? Maybe I did the wrong squawk. 4745. 4745. Yeah. All right, we got that. Nice to hear that. Your full recovery after the kidney. Yeah, it was like my appendix was a little inflamed, but not to the point where they wanted to take it out. So I just had like an overnight hospital stay. Yeah, it was just a long 24 hours, as is any hospital visit. But yeah, everything is good. And thanks for asking, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just being a little paranoid. Like I keep pushing on my abdomen, like checking, am I sore? Is it okay? And so far it's been good. So it's been a little over a week. What about the puppy? She's good. The puppy had her first training session yesterday with a dog trainer. So that was fun. Learned some stuff to do in the house with her and out of the house, and yeah. My girlfriend is definitely the expert. She pretty much already knew what was happening. Like she's doing everything right already with the puppy. But yeah, that's gonna continue for the foreseeable future. All right, we're at 9,000 feet. We're going to 10.5, and we got flight following with the Albuquerque Center. We got one passenger, 100-pound puppy somehow. Let's check our climb. So lean the mixture as required. Cruise. Throttle and prop are set. Mixture lean is required. So we're not quite at cruise yet, but got about 1,000 feet to go. All right, autopilot's in tracking mode. 20, let me give it full throttle, 2,400 RPM. Let's check the carb heat again, see if our manifold pressure rises. It doesn't. Put that back out. All right. What's up, Delta? You're on a Sunday? Because I didn't announce it in advance. I just went live. I got my coffee, set some stuff up, and went live. That's it. Little impromptu on-air missions here today. Just staring outside, waiting for the rain, staring at chat, talking to you dudes. This is the Piper Comanche, the A2A Comanche, Jerry. This is basically the best GA plane in the game. This is in the sim. This is the best plane. There's not really any competition. There's two classes of planes, either the Comanche or not the Comanche. This happens to be the Comanche. But yeah, this is the best plane. 100%. Totally agree with everybody that says so. Alright, cruise almost. Are we at 10.5? Alright, we're about to hit 10.5. Getting ready with my altitude button here. Just gonna hit altitude, hold. Bam. Alright, then we can lean it. Just me in the Vision Jet. Oh, who's Just Me? What's up, Just Me? 172 is better. The JP Logistic? I haven't heard of that one. I don't know that I've heard of anything being nearly as good as the Comanche. I could be wrong. Alright, let's keep this trim going. Trim down. We listen to the autopilot. JP Logistic. Wait, is that the enhancement mod? Oh, let me look that up in the background. JP Logistic 172 Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, there's a 152. JP Logistics Cessna 152 overview. What made me fly out of Tucumcari? It's just where I am in OnAir Company, so it's just where my Comanche's at. Wait, what? Oh no, how am I not tracking? Oh no. Crap. Oh no, am I gonna have to start over? What did I do wrong? Nearest airport detected. Where does it think I am? I did everything. Everything was checked, and I even hit... Even if you don't hit start tracking, it will auto track. What did I do? Oh no. I might have to go all the way back because my progress isn't being tracked. Crap. I broke it. Yeah. Oh man, position aircraft and simulator. Oh, this is horrible. What happened? Sim settings in slew mode, right? Oh. Oh no, the gear's up. Oh no. Oh no. God. The gear won't go down. The prop is messed up. Oh no. Oh, I have failed so badly. I'm restarting the flight. I'm sorry, guys. Oh god. I'm gonna try to do a very abbreviated start. Oh no. Start tracking. And the prop is all jacked up. I have to repair the whole thing. Oh my god. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right, let me use the quick starts. Is there? I think there's a cold and dark quick start in here, maybe. Yeah, I can do auto start. All right, let's hit track. Oh, I've just messed up. It's gonna mess up the fuel though, isn't it? I don't know. We'll see. Fuel and payload.
Fuel has been added
21 and 21.
From 38.5
yes, it's gonna force me to do this. Oh no,
gallons.
I'm sorry. We all do it. I think I do it more than anyone else. All right. All right, let's fix the plane now. So we're gonna fix the propeller. Okay, that's done. And the engine, everything is good, it looks like. Battery is on. Okay, can I track now? Fuel needs to be set 38.5 gallons. Why? Alright, I told it to take 42. Let's see if it'll let me get... Alright, it'll let me get away with 40. Alright, I'm gonna use the auto start. No worries, great primer on the stream prep. Oh man. Does the microphone sound good? I asked the guys earlier today. I switched to I'm using a headset, which is I got a new headset to try. It has a decent microphone. I just I usually have that giant Electro Voice broadcast microphone in front of my face, and man, I love the idea of just using a headset. So the guys earlier said it sounded good, so hopefully sounds good for you guys too. Go XLR is a pretty amazing piece of hardware. But I just learned yesterday that it's basically discontinued, so mic sounds fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, my buddy Mike, who I talk to this stuff about all the about all the time about this stuff, like audio quality and stream quality and all this. I'm like kind of very focused on the audio quality, and using a headset mic feels kind of wrong because I know it can't possibly be as good as a large diaphragm microphone, like a broadcast mic that I have. But anyway, he's like, dude, nobody will even tell the difference. Like, you have the same effects on it, compression, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, it'll be good. It's very convenient to use though, so I can turn my head, look at the chat without like hovering around the mic, keeping my mouth right next to it. It's great. And I think the Tobii will work a lot better because the Tobii has to be mounted at the bottom of my monitor, not the top. So at the bottom of the monitor with a mic in front of it between me and the Tobii, really annoying. So I think it'll be a little more fun to use that as well. Okay, here we go. Auto start is done, right? I hit auto start, nothing happened.
Loaded payload is lower than
oh no, I hate that. See, this is the thing about the Comanche. I wish you could disable. Whenever you go to the outside of the plane to do the walk around, it removes the pilot's weight from the payload settings, and that triggers OnAir Company to say that, oh, you have a payload change. Okay, that's set. The dog is in. Let's try auto start again. All right, I'll just try the quick start. Prop is still off. Low voltage. Yeah, okay, the battery died. Let's try auto start again. Please?
Loaded payload is lower than due payload, 165 instead of 254 pounds.
What is that? What is going on? I don't understand what's happening today. What is that sound? Auto start. Maybe I still have to hit the starter? What? What is happening? Low voltage again. What is that sound? Battery 8.6 volts. Is it not starting because I have avionics on? I am so confused. I have no idea what's happening. Radio static. This is supposed to be a fast quick start. What's going on here? Please? Engine inspection? Oh, crankshaft. Oh, there we go. The crankshaft died. I'm sure it happened when I slewed it and dropped it from the sky. Now the low voltage again. All right, there we go. Auto start. Okay. This is one of those planes that's not easy to auto start either. Like it, you know, you're. Oh, I didn't have the throttle cracked. All right, let's double check to see if I broke anything. All right, good, good. Okay, here we go again. It's almost like the auto start sometimes is just like, well, why even use it? It's not going to do as good a job. Something is going to be wrong. Okay, well, we get to do another takeoff. Total payload is wrong. Dog in, start tracking. I can't believe I forgot the tracking, man. Classic me messing up from the prop strike. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yep. All right, let's start the same flight again over on Volanta. And let me reset ATC. Reset our squawk code to VFR. Get our flight plan back in. All right, this is all my fault. Okay, don't touch the walk around. All right, taxi light on, parking brake is off. Alright, sync the gyro, sync the altimeter. FTI, that looks correct again. Let's just look at the map. Alright, north, west, north. Update the computer with our fuel amount. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go again. Round 2. I got the mixture lean for ground. Let's give it a speedy taxi here. Hey Galixian, what's up? Yeah, a little impromptu Sunday stream, just doing some on-air missions. And forgetting to turn on OnAir Company. Forgetting to track my flight. Alright, giving it a fast taxi. Headphones, put those in. Beautiful. I don't hear any wind or anything, so I think the doors are all latched. We did the run up before and we just kind of overhauled it, so we're just going to assume everything is good. Desired track is 358. And we're on VLOC. Let's get that over to GPS. Okay, strobe, landing, pitot, pump, mixture rich. Actually, we leave pitot off, it's warm out. Doing some work, got you on in the background. Nice. Thank you, Josh. Work on a Sunday. Feels bad, man. Flight sim in the background. Feels good, man. Alright, let's try this again. Let's double check our trim. Trim looks good. Flaps are up. Mixture is rich. Fuel pump is on. Gear is selected down. Nav lights back on. Better than work on a Monday. I guess so. If you have Monday off, then yeah, at least it kind of feels like the weekend, I guess. All right, let's go again. Do I have tracking on? I do. Okay, tracking is on this time. Oh man. All right, full throttle. Looking for 85 miles an hour. We are up. Didn't even pull back on the yoke. Beautiful.
Airborne time logged.
There we go. Airborne time logged. I should know to listen to that from now on. Like, you would think after so many years I would learn. You're wrong. All right, gear is up. Waiting for 5,000 feet. Yeah, this plane uses miles per hour, yeah, on the airspeed indicator. It does have a little window in the middle that shows you knots, but yeah, everything is based in miles per hour. Alright, almost at 1,000 feet. We'll get our autopilot master turned on. Get our fuel pump off. Get our prop back to 2400. Done. And our manifold pressure back to 24. Alright, there we go. 23, 23.8. That's good. We'll get heading mode on. Turn on the course. Good guy says your premium air warranty package is set up, covers all parts of the airplane. Oh, except for the wings. Alright, temperatures, pressures, all in the green. 1,000 feet per minute at 120 miles per hour. I need to dodge these clouds again. I know, our climb is pretty good. We're going like 1,500 feet per minute right now. Almost at our VY speed. Yeah, we're about at our VY speed, which is 105 miles per hour. Alright, let's see. Do we still have... Let me go check the frequency here. For center. This is the wrong airport. Tucumcari. Waypoint info. Charts. Airport info. Alright, 126.85. Alright. Alright, let's try to get our flight following again. Let's turn a little bit to the right. This is a very VFR sus, but we'll just try to avoid the clouds a little bit. $110 miles an hour. Pitch it up just a little bit. And we're over 5,000 feet. I'm going to start leaning this. We'll watch our power. It says a nice little like percent horsepower readout on it, so I'm just using that for leaning right now. Alright, 70. And give it full throttle. Still under 24 manifold pressure. Squeeze a little more out of the prop RPMs. There we go, 2,400. Alright, yeah, we're definitely in like IMC a little bit here. This is not VFR legal. Sorry, FAA. Alright, let's talk to Albuquerque Center. Get flight following a second time. Albuquerque Center, Piper 6063 Echo. We'd like VFR flight following to Cuchara Valley 07 Victor at 10,500 feet. Alright, we'll get our squawk code. See if they give us the same squawk code as before.
Piper 63 Echo Albuquerque Center, squawk 2531 and ident.
2531 ident. Piper 63 Echo. I always forget about the home button up here in the corner. There we go. Alright, going on to course still. We're a little off course. 9,000 feet. Going up to 10.5.
Piper 63
Right,
Echo radar contact 8 north of Tucumcari Municipal Airport at 8,800 feet.
Nice. Alright, radar contact. So is he going to give us flight following or not in like a follow-up message? I'm just looking here. Radar contact, yes. Flight following says active, 2531, but he didn't say... He said radar contact, but he didn't confirm our altitude. Yeah, we have no assigned altitude. I'm curious if we just chill, if it'll come back to us with flight following. It says flight following active, no assigned altitude, so I'm just going to go up to 10.5 and we'll just see if they ever say anything. Alright, really close to the course. Let's switch to tracking mode. Airspeed is looking pretty good still. 10,000 feet right now, just past it. 500 feet to go, and then we'll level off with altitude hold mode. And we will lean everything out again. Let me double check. We are tracking. Oh man. There'll never be a time when I don't forget. I will always forget here and there. Just for the tracking. That was just like waits. What was it, 40 minutes to get off the ground? So we're now an hour and 10 minutes in. Almost in cruise phase. Big fail. Alright, whoops, I just missed 10,500. Just push the nose back down here. Alright, let me just turn off autopilot. Make sure we're on track mode. There we go. Let me just pull the power back to get us down. We're at 11,000 feet now. Actually, I mean, with the clouds in front of us, 11,000 might be better. Like 11 or 12.5 maybe. But we didn't really bring any oxygen. I mean, 10.5 is sketchy enough. I guess technically we would have some oxygen with us. Alright, tracking mode. We're still not descending. I need to pull the power back even more. Alright, slow descent. Okay, 10.8 and get down to 10.5. Ready with that altitude button. So I'm going to be getting my Bravo throttle quadrant replacement on Wednesday, it sounds like. Am I using live weather? I think I should be. Did it reset it? Oh my god, I'm not. Whoops. I had a preset on. Thanks, Mike. I think when I when I restarted the flight, it reset it, because when I first started, I had live weather off from our group flight yesterday. And then I had turned it back on, but then when I restarted the flight, it reverted back to it being off. Good call. Got some turbulence now. Nice. Yeah, it was a little too calm, right? Yeah, OnAir doesn't care about weather, actually. I don't know if it's a limitation that they can't, like, force you to do it or not. It only enforces payload and fuel, and time of day, and type of plane and location. It's pretty much everything except for weather. And you can offset the time as well, but you have to tell it what time you're flying at, and then you can't change it after that. Alright, I think we might have some carb icing. Nope, we're at 16.9 manifold pressure. So 54 on the power. We are pretty high though. We're at 10,500. This is pretty high for the Comanche. Normally we're at like 8,500 or so. We're getting tossed around like crazy right now. Just double check everything. Alright, trim down. You got it. Um, 2,400. Alright, let's go check the power tables. Comanche guide. Comanche POH. There we go. It's our favorite page. 10,500, so we need to be 55% is what we're looking for. 55%. We can do 2100 RPM at 19.1. Or sorry, yeah, between 19.1 and 18.9, so call 19.0 at 2100 RPM. So let's pull it back all the way to 2100. And we want 19.0 manifold pressure. There's 2100. Okay, that's close enough. Let's lean it out. We'll be at like 55% power. So we'll lean it until our RPMs go crazy. Add it to about 10, so add 2 gallons. We'll be a little over 12 gallons per hour. Very windy. All right, 12.2 gallons per hour. All right, this is with our headphones in and with soundproofing. 2110 on the RPMs. Let's see if I can notch it back the tiniest bit. There we go. And a little back on the manifold pressure. All right, that's pretty good. 19.1 and 2100 RPMs. 10,500 feet, cruising at 150 miles an hour. Yeah, we have a little knots window here on our airspeed indicator, so we can see we're at about 130, 131 knots, but it's jumping around like crazy because of all the wind up here. Just watch our wings rock back and forth. It looks pretty stable from the outside, but here on the inside, we're having a... Oh no! Our dog changed too. The dog grew up and changed coat color. Alright, we did our cruise checklist. Fuel pump verified. Off. Nav lights are on. All other lights are on. And how cold is it now? Okay, we're going to turn our pitot heat on. Don't need another scare here. And let's periodically check. First of all, our compass drift. Let's do that. It's actually going to be really hard right now to do that with what's happening. We'll check that when the air's a little smoother. And then cylinder head temperature is pretty low. And that's not... It's not out of the green, so I guess we're fine. It's pretty cold up here. We got it leaned out a lot, really low RPMs. So I guess that makes sense with how nice we're being to the engine. And then everything else is in the green. Hey Tabletop, what's up? Okay, fuel pressure was checked, fuel pump good, lean as required, engine gauges check. Alright. How is SayIntentions? It's still good. I'm much more of a VFR or an IFR type of person. In general, I fly IFR a lot, so I'm not sure, like long term, if I would use something that doesn't have VFR or doesn't have IFR capability, just because that's like how I like to fly. But it is very good. It's really nice seeing like it's the first AI ATC product, so I mean, for being the very first, I think it's great. And you know, it's pretty expensive. It's $30 a month, but that kind of makes sense just because it's using AI for everything, and AI is not expensive or not cheap, so it makes a lot of sense. It was never going to be cheap. But yeah, I'm having a good time with it. Let me see. Do I have multiplayer turned on? I don't have multiplayer turned on. I'll turn it on right now. Or I have regular multiplayer on. I just turned on multiplayer chatter, so we're gonna hear anybody on the system talking in the background periodically, no matter where they are in the world. It'll just fill in the dead space a little bit. Right now, does it only work tower ground? It does center approach, yeah. Yeah, you get full coverage. yeah, you got delivery, ground tower, CTAF frequencies, center, approach and departure controllers, all the RTAC positions. It's USA only. It's VFR only. But kind of the amazing thing about it is that they added multiplayer. You can opt in and out of multiplayer, but you will hear other pilots on your same frequency talking to ATC. And what I just turned on is called chatter. So we're going to hear other pilots on the network talking to others. I happen to be on a center controller, Albuquerque Center. Anyone else on the SayIntentions network that's using it, every now and then we'll hear one of them talk to ATC, even though they're not near us. That's another option just to like fill the dead air. But the default is to hear only people on your frequency. So if we're on a CTAF frequency or any frequency with another player, we will hear their calls. So it has like a multiplayer component to it, which is really cool. Man, this is such a violent flight. I wish we could, I mean, I can always do that and just turn it down myself, but yeah, I don't hear anyone right now either. I know that they're running, SayIntentions is running a event. They're doing like a landing challenge event with SayIntention users. Let's see, flight tracker. They have a flight tracker on their website. So here's the current list. If you just go to the website, this is right on there. If you go to the top and hit flight tracker, you can listen in with the play button here. And then down here, you can see all of the current flights that are happening. So we see me right here. And yeah, you can see all the other people. There's a bunch of people in the Northeast. Yeah, I just turned it on. Let's see. Yeah, it's online. There's also a slider for the amount of chatter. So let me turn that slider up. It's basically a 2 out of 10. So I just turned it up to like 5 out of 10. So that should make it so we hear more people. All right, we're coming up to this big turn here. Green is VFR. I actually don't know what the colors mean. Let me look. There's blue. I don't know what the different colors are between blue and green. Oh, I think green is on the ground. Yeah, everybody that's blue is above ground level. So it looks like green means ground and blue means you're in the air. Green on the ground, blue in the sky. And everybody is VFR. You can kind of ask it to do IFR. It'll give you, they recently added the ability to do a IFR practice approach as a VFR flight. So you can request an IFR, or sorry, an ILS practice approach, ILS practice. That is something that they added recently. I haven't tried it myself yet. I'm not really hearing anybody yet though. All right, we're gonna make this turn manually here. We're gonna switch over to heading mode and start this left-hand turn. Just because this is a very big turn, and this autopilot is not gonna make that turn easily. Let's go check what our new track is gonna be. 252. And I'm gonna hit D to fix my compass. Fix my heading indicator card. 252. Right around there. 1, 2. All right, making our left turn. Let's check all our instruments and everything. Green, green, green. CHG's in the green, still very low. Fuel flow is still around 12 gallons. Manifold pressure looks good. Prop RPM is still good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the next leg on the flight plan right here. There we go. It's crazy. We're having so much turbulence at like the little, did you see that flag popping up in the middle here? I think it was like a VOR inop flag or something was popping up in here just because of the G-forces and stuff we're feeling in the plane, the way the plane's bouncing around. See that little flag popping up? It's just because of the turbulence causing that. Delta says my plane's not showing the turbulence you're experiencing. Do you have something off? Do you have live weather off like I did? I have live weather on now. Yeah, we're getting tossed around. Are you in the Comanche 2 Delta? Oh, you're in the 207. I don't know, maybe the 207 is just more stable. It's heavier. It is a bigger plane. You have 3 rows of seats in that thing, right? And I'm not sure the like characteristics, the flying characteristics, but yeah, what's weird is like from the outside, this thing looks pretty stable. And there, no, we're bouncing around a little bit when we zoom in. And the 207 might have a higher ceiling, right? You're on live weather. Yeah, not modeled in the plane. That makes sense too. Yeah, the Comanche is much more realistic than like a Coronado Microsoft plane. That's probably it. Let me try out the new eye tracking, see how this works without having the microphone in front of my face. You can actually see my face better. All right, there we go. Is there a setting in this sim for on or off? There is under assistance options. I think it's under piloting maybe. There is a turbulence setting. There's like a realistic turbulence setting in here somewhere. We go to piloting, turbulence, realistic. So I have mine on realistic. Yep, what Jewel said. Hey Jeep, what's going on? Happy Sunday, man. It's a beautiful mustache you have there. I keep needing to turn down my engine volume. It's a bit loud, even with the headphones. This thing can get loud. Albuquerque Center, can we get an altimeter setting for 6-3 Echo? Oh, you were on low. Nice. There you go. Realistic.
6-3 Echo altimeter 2985.
2985, thanks. 6-3 Echo. Alright, 2985. Nice. We're like at a much better altitude now. We were like 50 or 60 feet high. Thanks to the altimeter setting, we're now good. Yeah, we knew that. We were at the perfect altitude the whole time, of course. Just been messing with SayIntentions. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Albuquerque Center, do you guys know if there's any decent coffee at our destination at Kukara Valley? Yeah, you can just mess with the AI. I mean, that's part of the reason why I love it is like, it's realistic enough, but you can mess with it.
6-3 Echo unable to provide that information. Suggest contacting 07V directly for amenities.
Alright, we'll give him a call, thanks. 6-3 Echo. Yeah, I haven't even
6-3 Echo, Roger. Enjoy your flight.
Enjoy your flight. Yeah, I mean you can't really do that kind of stuff on VATSIM if you're lucky enough to get coverage. I know I rag on VATSIM a lot. I love VATSIM, but like the stuff that V1 went through is just like, dude, it affects my perception of VATSIM when ridiculous stuff like that happens and they're demanding proof of identity. That stuff, and then the experiences I've had with like just losing coverage all the time is very frustrating. When you like take the time to plan your flight and just bam, all the coverage is offline, you're like, all right, well, there goes my plans for the evening. That's why I think the multiplayer stuff in SayIntentions is so interesting, is because it's giving us that mix of human and AI, all the benefits of AI and its availability 24/7. You can mess around with it if you want to have fun with it. And the multiplayer stuff being in there is just, I don't know, I think it's a really cool, just a really cool mix of realism and fun. And it's up to you if you want to have fun. You can always turn off multiplayer, so it's pretty nice. Can you annoy the controllers? I don't know. I could just keep trying and see what they say. Albuquerque Center, what kind of coffee you guys drinking up there today? 6-3 Echo. I don't know if they'll actually get annoyed. Just... how does he respond to a PIREP? Oh yeah, I'll give him a PIREP.
Echo. Unable to provide that information, remain on your current squawk.
Alright, we'll remain on the current squawk. We'd like to give you a PIREP. We're at 10,500 feet. We got moderate to severe chop in our Comanche at our current location. 6-3 Echo. They call it chop, right? They don't say turbulence, do they? Maybe I should say turbulence. Actually, that's something I should learn. What is it? What is the difference between turbulence and chop? Yeah, probably just the same thing. Chop is a form of turbulence. Turbulence that causes slight rapid and somewhat...
Echo, roger. If you need to deviate for weather or ride conditions, advise. Maintain VFR at 10,500.
Alright, we'll let you know if we need to deviate. We're maintaining 10,500 feet. Hyper 6-3 Echo. Alright, switching our autopilot back to track mode. Yeah, this is a workout for the Comanche autopilot, which is pretty basic, and yeah, this is a test for the autopilot for sure. The doggo's just fine though. Did they ever say I have a number for you to copy? I think they do actually. I haven't heard it myself, but if you go to the SayIntentions site, actually I'll just go there right now. If we look at the homepage of their website, they actually have a top deviations leaderboard. Wait, did they get rid of it? Yeah, here it is. 30-day pilot deviation leaderboard. So people that have had flight deviations like based on airspace and assigned altitudes or whatever. So yeah. There's some multiplayer.
Martha's Vineyard, request handoff to Vineyard Tower.
So there's somebody...
Citation 4 Tango Foxtrot, contact departure.
Cirrus 8 Whiskey Charlie, contact Martha's Vineyard Tower on 121.4. Good day. Go to departure, 4 Tango Foxtrot. See ya.
Los Angeles Center, Bonanza 29er Whiskey, cancel flight following.
That is pretty loud.
Bonanza 29er Whiskey, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk
sorry,
VFR.
that is super
Frequency
loud.
change approved.
Going to the tower on 121.4, Cirrus 128 Whiskey Charlie. Las Vegas Departure, Citation Charlie 134 Tango Foxtrot is at 4,500, climbing 6,500.
Sorry, that's super loud.
Cirrus 8 Whiskey Charlie, Martha's Vineyard Tower. Enter right downwind for runway tree.
2-side tower.
Now we're getting like too much chatter.
6 Bravo, turning face, runway 3.
Skyhawk Tree 06. You're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Daher 86 Bravo Windscom, runway tree cleared to land.
Can't control the volume with your comm radio.
86 Bravo. Sun Valley traffic.
No.
2529 Whiskey.
What's weird is SayIntentions should be using a different.
76 Romeo, Greensboro approach. Squawk tree 10 and ident.
Yeah, we're getting like way too much chatter now.
Report final for runway 386 Bravo.
Chatter as Xbox, multiplayer COD, Modern Warfare 2, circa 2010 vibes.
Descent tower 386 Bravo, turning final, runway 3.
Yeah, I can't.
Daher 86 Bravo Windscom, runway tree cleared to land.
I can't change the volume of it. Like I have a little Go XLR, so I have like little sliders for different audio, different programs basically, and I have one set up for ATC, so I can pull it up or down, independent of my sim volume. But for some reason, it's not letting me assign it. I don't know. It's a little weird. SayIntentions chat output device. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's not letting me. It's a little too loud. That's the issue where you were having. Yeah, this wasn't a bug before. I was using it just fine before. All right, I turned the amount of chatter down. Yeah, I don't-
Citation for Tango Foxtrot altitude restrictions canceled. Maintain VFR altitudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the multiplayer chatter. It's just very loud.
Maintain VFR altitude. Citation for Tango Foxtrot.
That was a problem before. Was there was an issue before with everything being way too loud, and I feel like it's regressed a little bit. And it's a little too loud. Maximus says chatter audio is not in the sim. Oh, it's on the website. Oh, you're right. You're right. Wait. I'm not on that page though. Oh, it's on the home page. Oh, I didn't even hit play. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what it was. You're right. Too many people playing in the kitchen. You're right. Maximus is right. It was coming from the website. That's why it wasn't. Okay, so I'm not having that issue then. Okay, let me turn the chatter back on now in the sim and we'll see what happens. Nice, Maximus. Great call. Thanks, dude. So yeah, it looks like it maybe wasn't a problem. I take it back. Albuquerque Center radio check, 6-3 Echo. And just make sure the volume is still working.
Piper 6-3 Echo 5x5.
Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. 5x5. All right, we're good. You spent 30 minutes trying to figure out a couple days ago. Didn't realize I had the website open. Yeah, it shouldn't autoplay. That's a no-no. That's like website. That's web development 101 from 20 years ago. Is do not autoplay anything. Period on a website. Somebody needs to click something for it to play. Like that is like the first rule you ever learn. Okay, all right, we're on our way to our next waypoint here, Holsu. We're just avoiding a bunch of MOAs that are to our north, and then we're gonna pass over Las Vegas regional. All right, everything is green, 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 green. Manifold pressure is still good, so no worry about carb icing or anything right now. Might as well do it. We're supposed to do carb heat periodically just to make sure there's nothing accumulating in there when we're at -6 degrees Celsius. HU says, watching LA flights a live feed. Crappy weather has arrived. Oh, yep, it's raining outside now. It is very, it's not the worst rain ever, but I'm sure it'll pick up. Let me take a look at, let's get an update on windy. Rain and thunder. Yep, there we go. Yeah, mostly it's really up the central coast right now, Santa Barbara, like Ventura and Oxnard area. I am in this area here. So yeah, not quite the worst. Let's see how it's gonna progress. Oh yeah, that's in the next, here's 4 p.m. So this estimate's at 6 p.m. So that's in about 3.5 hours. And it is lingering in LA for a bit. Looks like it'll mostly be gone by 8 a.m. So we get a nice 28 hours of wind on in our future. It's gonna be fun. Oh man, for a second I thought I was gonna play the emergency song. I can't do an emergency landing in when I'm doing OnAir Company, I don't think. If that song comes on, I might have to take a mulligan. I guess I could do it by pausing the tracking in OnAir Company, but then the hard part is getting back up to that specific location. And if you can avoid it, you really don't want to use that slew mode, like resume feature, because the plane is like never configured right. All right, Holsu is 20 nautical miles away. Let's see how our fuel is looking. Nice, we got about 16-ish gallons in each tank still. Yeah, 32 gallons remaining. It's at 32.3. Now let's do the lean assist for fun. Let's do the lean finder. All right, 1408. Let's see if we can pull a little more performance out of this thing. Up 1409, 1410. All right, it's going up. So we can definitely lean it a little bit more. Cylinder 2 is always the hot cylinder. The hot boy. Nice, 1440. We're running so cool right now. 280 on the CHTs. Oh, there it was. We just found it. Cleanest. All right, now we enrich until we're at -40 to -50. Delta, since you're in chat, man, I don't know if you heard it on the stream replay, but thank you so much again yesterday, dude. It was a really fun flight. We did helicopters. I think you saw. All right, whoops, I enriched a little too much, leaning it out. Gotta always move the mixture really slowly when you're doing the lean finder. Mark Andre says, how do you lock your altitude on the autopilot? You just press the altitude hold button on the yoke. There's two spots you can use it. If you have the yoke visible, you just hit this right here. That's to toggle altitude hold on or off. And if you have the yoke hidden, it has another convenient button for it right down here. So you just hit either one of those. If you happen to have like a Bravo throttle quadrant or similar, you can use the altitude hold button on that as an alternative to toggle it on and off. Delta says, I really enjoyed seeing and hearing how much fun you all had. It was great, man. I actually read almost all of your notes that you sent me in the document. At first I was just like, oh man, I just want to keep it brief and not talk too much about the trivia, but it was nice to read all that. Mike says, honestly, I love your content. Could you please fly something else other than the Comanche? Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about flying the ATR today and learning it because that plane is really cool. But yeah, this has kind of become my go-to, my daily driver. And I've been learning it decently, so my confidence in it's getting pretty higher. But I hear you, man. Yeah, it's annoying to see the same exact plane every single day. Maybe a little too realistic, you know? Flying the same plane as if I own it. Yeah, I think the two planes I still want to fly are, I want to get into the ATR. It does feel quite a bit airliner-ish, which I'm not super into. But I also like the idea of flying the MU2 again, especially because they updated it with DME. And I think it'd be really fun to fly the MU2 in classic cockpit mode. So with no GPS and doing VOR navigation as a go-to. So like VFR and with VOR navigation as a backup in the MU2 I think would be pretty fun. Typical YouTube comment. No, I get it. Like, I don't know. Like, it is nice to see some variety. I mean, thankfully, like, that's why I like doing the, and it's totally, I think it's a fair comment. I get it. I'm not annoyed by it or anything. But yeah, I do absolutely love this plane. But I've been flying this a ton. Actually, how much have I been flying it? We can actually look at the stats and see how much time I have on it. 24 hours on the Comanche. That's not really that much. But then again, if I'm flying for 2 or 3 hours, that is a good, like, I don't know, it's a good 10 streams worth, I guess. But that's a reason why I like doing the weekend stuff. So we try to mix it up. So every Thursday, I've been doing, the last few weeks, been doing the marketplace stream. So we buy several things from the marketplace and try them. And we're always trying new planes because of that. And then on Saturday, when we do the group flight, that is usually me flying something different too. Like we were flying helicopters on Saturday for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So yeah, this is just, you know, when I want to do my OnAir Company career, because OnAir Company is about having and using the same plane over and over again and renting it and paying for the upkeep, I do fly the same plane because that's the plane I own in OnAir Company at the time. So, but I think the MU2 would be great. That plane is so pretty. Or the 310R. I flew that. Was that a week or two ago? I was in the 310R and I hadn't flown it for a while, and I really love the 310R as well. It's especially nice when you don't have to manually change your course every single leg. Like having a digital HSI is so nice. That's been fun. That's all you fly? Is the MU2? Yeah, the MU2 is really fast. Oh, the engines have reverse? It's been so long since I've flown it, but yeah, it's just such a cool looking plane. Maybe when I land, I'll do a quick freelance flight in the MU2 just to check it out, do some VOR nav. Oh, the 310R is all you fly Jeep, yeah. Yeah, the 310R is amazing. Gotta love it. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty much only flying the Comanche when I'm doing OnAir Company. But that's kind of just my go-to. Trying to make more thematic streams. So we got Marketplace Thursdays, Group Flight Saturdays, usually Tuesdays since I'm usually only on 3 days a week. Usually Tuesdays is the OnAir Comanche day, and you know, using like SayIntentions. All right, we're coming up to, what is this again? Fort Union. Fort Union VOR, and then we're going to make our right-hand turn north to Kelav. Never too late to do cargo ops in the DC-3. Yeah, that's another one. That is another option. Those tail draggers, though, man. I don't know if the chatter is broken or what in SayIntentions. I don't hear any AI chatter going on at all. Yeah, I have canned and multiplayer chatter on. I'm just gonna send a debug to them.
Debug logged.
There we go. Debug logged. All right, we're in a little bit smoother air now than we were before. Let me see if I can do a manual gyro drift correction here. So 15 to the left of west. It's 10, 15, right around there. All right, that's all calibrated. And sync our heading bug. Done. Never too... Oh, I already read that, sorry. Never too late. What do we got here? Mike's in his Bonanza. Delta's in his 207. Is that the... I can't tell if that's the skydiving version or not. I see like the little door open on the back almost. There's like a skydiving variant to that one. You can fly over there and check it out. Here's Mike's Bonanza with no glass, no cockpit. Look at that. Wow. It's so weird. This is like a low poly version of the Bonanza. See how detailed Delta's 207 is. Probably get the whole thing. Oh yeah, we got the skydive version. You bet. In case any passengers get mouthy in flight. Oh, you're using the analog Bonanza. Oh, interesting. Is that a black square? Is that a black square one? I know they made an analog King Air, but I haven't used any of their. I've only used the TBM 850 and the 208 analog by Black Square. All right, 16 miles to. I already forgot the name of this one. Fort Union Vortac or VOR. Looks like it's a VOR DME. Alright, 07 Victor, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the... Oh, there is no weather information there. Alright, we're gonna have to overfly the field, look at the windsock then. So, airport elevation, 7,100, call it 8,100. So let's define 8,100 as our VNAV altitude for our destination here. I can't. Okay, we can't do it as a destination. So I'll just, we choose a procedure, then I think we'll be able to. Let's do visual 06, load approach. No, can't do a VNAV, can't do a VNAV altitude there. Alright, we'll just have to remember to get down to 8,500 feet then. How far away is Tat Key? Yeah, we can just get down to 8,500 by Tat Key. I think the main issue is that terrain that's coming up there that we saw over on Sky Vector. Let me check Sky Vector out. Yeah, so up here, so we're about over here. Fort Union Vortac. Oh, it is a Vortac. Then once we get up to the north here, is this Tat Key? Yeah, this is Tat Key. Once we turn left at Tat Key, we have these peaks to deal with here. The West Spanish Peak, 13.6 thousand and 12.6. So we're going to want to skirt around the east side of those and then overfly the field. So we'll want to come up this way a bit. So we don't want to be down that low at Tat Key. And we also have peak 7,600. And then our MEF maximum elevation figure, 14,000 in that whole quadrant. So yeah, maybe we'll need to do like a circling descent, like a box descent, or to lose altitude once we're getting closer to the airport. But we're gonna need to overfly it because we have there's no weather information there. We'll do the overfly and look at the windsock. And let's see, I think I had the... Oh no, I don't have it up. Let's bring up the supplemental. Bring up the info for our arrival airport. Okay, we got the runways. Yeah, 5798, so about 5,800 runways, and I don't see right pattern listed. Oh, is this non-standard? That's non-standard minimums, I think. And then we have our CTAF frequency 1228. Just put in 22.8 here. Alright, that's on standby. Maximus says, I love my pressurized black square Baron. Yeah, it feels like it'll be nice to be in something that can go like above 10,000 feet again. I love the Comanche, but yeah, we've been like slow and unpressurized for a while in this thing. Might need to upgrade and take more passengers, make more money. I could see doing that. The MU2, I still think the MU2 or... I don't know, I flew the M500 for a while as well, so I'm not sure that that's in the cards to fly again anytime soon. Just looking at the supplement chart again, trying to figure out where it says... I'll just look this up in the background. FAA supplement chart. 132.8 Piper 63 Echo. And then 1228 in the background. All right, Albuquerque Center. Albuquerque Center, Piper 63 Echo, 10,500 feet. All right, we gotta make our turn here. All right, let's switch over to heading mode, get our new track in.
Piper 63 Echo, Albuquerque Center, Roger, Las Vegas, altimeter 29907.
2997, thanks. 63 Echo. 2997. All right, let's prepare for our turn here. 007 is gonna be our new course. All right, let's get our turn going. And why isn't that deflected? Are we in CDI mode? Or is CDI? CDI is on GPS, en route. It's because it hasn't switched over to the next leg yet. Let's just activate that leg. Activate leg. All right, there we go. Got to do this with this autopilot just because it is not great at very tight turns. Anything more than like, I feel like 30-ish degrees is like a question. It's going to be very slow to react to it, so. You get the M500, but you prefer cockpits that are analog with a 750. Yeah, I mean, instead of the M500, then grab the, get the 850. TBM 850 is great. Pressurized, turboprop. I always say, like, when people are not sure what to get, it's like, if you want analog, get the TBM 850. If you want glass, get the M500. I mean, you can fly the TBM 950 if you want to, but if you want something a little higher quality, then, yeah, I would get either the FS Reborn M500 or go black square and get the TBM 850. All right, let's check everything here. Green, 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 green. 19.1, 2100. Fuel flow is still good. A little over 12. Everything looks great. Getting closer to our course. Still in heading mode. Altitude hold mode. I guess I could turn it off and jump down a little bit. Oh, the 414, yep. Yeah, I still haven't flown the 414. All right, altitude hold, there we go. Almost right on the dot. It's pretty close. We're passing Old Los Alamos. What baro setting? ATC gave us, was it 2997? 2997, I think, is what they just gave us. Alright, on to tracking mode. Calibrate the heading card again. Dog looks good. Dog checks should be part of our checklist. Alright, then we got approach checklist when we need it. Only one passenger still. This is a long flight for one passenger. Didn't want to take any friends or anything. You can chill in the back for a bit. Tesla autopilot style. Move to the back seat, take a nap. I have like 2 Starbucks treats sitting next to me. It's so tempting. I'm like, Shamelessly got like an extra, I got like a muffin and a brownie. I'm just pigging out today. Need that streamer fuel. That's the excuse, yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's a pretty long flight actually. We're just a little over halfway. Alright, I'm gonna have to retire this song. I think I've heard this way too many times. Next. Gotta keep them fresh. Alright, outside air temperature warmed up a little bit. We're at -4. Got pitot heat still going. All the switches on except the fuel pump. Oh, I didn't have radio 2 on. We're not even going to need it, but might as well have it ready just in case. Hey, it's showing 2994 down here on the flight info. 22 knot crosswind, 13 knot headwind. Let's see, so I can't put a VNAV altitude on the destination, which is something you can do in the Garmin's, or you could do it in the G1000, I mean. This is a Garmin. But I can't put a destination altitude here for VNAV. Wonder if I do vectors? Try visual approach vectors instead. Oh, the transition is visual. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Why can't I do straight? We can't do straight as our man, it shows straight over here. That's weird. Why is that? Straight final runway 06. Transition visual. So we do get straight. It's a mystery. Maybe it's because I hot swapped the avionics earlier. No, I restarted the flight completely. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's happening. But we need to get down to 8,100 feet when we get to the airport. It's not that, I mean, it's gonna take us, you know, like 4 minutes to descend that much. 5 minutes maybe. Yeah, 5 minutes to descend about 2,500 feet. So that's no problem. The terrain is rising, so we might need to climb a little higher. Let me check. Back over on our flight plan here. 9,700. Once we cross over into Colorado, though. So, okay, yeah, all these peaks in front of us en route. 8,000 feet, 7,600 feet, 7,800 feet, 8,400 feet. So yeah, we're good at this altitude, and then visually we'll just divert here to the east of these peaks, the West Spanish Peak. And this one to the east of it. And then airport's at 7,100 feet. Okay. So we're good on our route for a little bit. We just need to, up here, once we get to these mountains, we'll just stay clear of them to the east. Yeah, there we go. That's helpful. Relative terrain mode. Yeah, this is that problem right there. And then there's terrain to the west of the field too. But we're gonna overfly it and just join the traffic pattern. Look for the windsock and see if how crazy it is. The winds are pretty high right now, but we're at, I don't know, They'll probably be decent at the field too, just because it's only a couple thousand feet below us. 24 and 18. Yeah, 30 knot winds. We'll see how it goes. Took your family flying for the first time after your purchase of a DA62. What, you bought a DA62? Really? That's insane. Your daughters loved it. Your fiance prefers the comforts of an airliner. Can't win them all. You bought a DA62? Are you serious? I also don't like flying in small planes. I don't know that most people do. Like, most people are like uncomfortable when it comes to airliner turbulence, and that's so stable compared to being in a small plane. All right, let's go check out raccoons. It's a D18. Oh, is that the... Wait, what? Does that say D18? D18S? Is that the DC-3? It's not the DC-3. Is this the DC-3? I thought the type code was just DC3 for the DC3. D18S? Oh, it's the model 18. Oh. Yeah, it's the model 18. I bought it and I haven't flown it. I got it when it was on sale. So that's the Beach Model 18. Yeah, the Twin Beach. Dude, that livery looks awesome too. Is that the actual livery you're using? It must be from one of the packs I bought too that was on sale. I just always try to scoop up all the livery packs when they're like $1 or $2. And Avison's over here in the SR20. Is that... Wait. This isn't the SR22. This is the DA62. Now, you've been saving up to buy the plane for years. It was possible. The guy who sold it was really cool. After about 3 hours stories of his past, he gave me a $1,000 discount. Nice. You had the patience to listen through all those stories. You're like, can I just buy the plane now? But that's insane. You own a DA62, saving up for years. Congratulations, man. That is crazy. Do you have any photos of it or anything? I don't know if you're on the Discord or not, but it would be awesome to see some photos. And look, we actually have some trees now. We've been, the terrain has been so boring until now. Getting towards the mountains. Alright, let's check everything. Green, green, green. Oil pressure's, yeah, in the top of the green. CHTs are very happy. And then, yeah, still good here. 19.1, 2100. Let's give it a little bit of carb heat for a second. Ooh, 19.2. Got a little bit of a raise in our manifold pressure. All right, 20 miles to our next waypoint. All right, who else we got? Regents in a Cessna 310, nice. Pryfly in a Grand Caravan. Simmer in the 207 as well, right behind Delta. Check out Regents 310R. You're not, you'll join the Discord. Pictures will arrive shortly. Awesome. Dude, that'd be so cool to see. Congratulations, man. That's insane. Cessna 310R, no pilot. Wingtip tanks, absolutely beautiful. Go with a 737 MAX. Yeah, no way. I think commercially I'll just never fly Boeing again. I'll just only look for Airbus. Alright, Pry flies in the Grand Caravan. Delta and Sim are in the 207s. This livery makes it look like it's the... is this the EX? Okay, this is the stock one then. This is the glass cockpit version. Yeah, man, Boeing. I just feel like if I ever got into airliners, I would just fly an Airbus. All that Boeing news is sad. It's pretty scary. All right, coming up to CIM. Cimarron? Maybe Cimarron. Got Cimarron, Phenon, or Fenon, then Tatkey. Tatkeys are notice to ourselves that when we make that turn, we need to avoid the mountains. Start descending down to about 8,100 feet. And fix the gyro drift. Yeah, I think the AI chatter is just broken right now. We haven't heard a single peep this whole time. Everything we heard earlier was from the website. So somehow that's not making its way into the client. A nice chill Sunday flight. Oh yeah, the rain's coming down even harder now outside. I mean, there's not really a bad time to sim, but the rain justifies my hermit-like nature of staying inside and playing computer games 24/7.
Skyhawk Tree 06, Indianapolis Center. Roger, Crestwood, altimeter 29 tree.
I don't know if one of you guys is on the frequency or not. Just randomly heard some chatter, I guess. Maybe they're listening. I did send in the debug report, so it's possible they saw that and reacted to it.
Roger, 2983.
There's a multiplayer. So do I turned chatter off, right? Is that one of you guys? I turned chatter... Actually, let me double check. Did I turn multiplayer chatter off? Oh no, I have multiplayer chatter on, so that could be anybody on the network. Kazuya says, after years of international ferry flying, it was possible to get this aircraft after COVID. I settled down, spent more time with my family flying around the Cessna 208 for a rich guy. Dude, I love the 208. So you flew the 208 commercially? That is so cool. And now you've been saving up and you own a DA-62. That is crazy. Yeah, if you post any screenshots, I can bring them up on the stream, or any photos. That would be so cool. That is badass, man. It's really cool. As a simmer only, that just sounds incredible. Green, green, green. 19-1, 2100. Everything looks good. 6 miles to our next waypoint. Flying over the VOR here, or the Vortac, and then to Phenon. And let's go see if we got any charts here for Apple Valley. Or, did I say Apple? Why did I say Apple Valley? Did it say Apple Valley? Kuchara Valley. No charts available. Alright. And there's no weather available either. So yeah, all we got is the supplemental. The supplement here. Supplemental. This guy. So yeah, 6,000 foot hard surface runway. Medium intensity runway lighting. Displace thresholds on both sides. 6 and 2.4. And then I think this is non-standard minimums, I believe is what this means. Let's look up the chart supplement legend. Aeronautical chart user guide. This is the one. This is a massive PDF. Alright, so this is the terrain coming up that we saw on Sky Vector. So these are like 8,000 or so. So we'll still have a good 2,000 feet of buffer between us and this terrain here. But these two peaks up here, these are the ones we're going to turn towards, and we need to avoid these. HG says the live camera weather is getting worse. I'm gonna spawn in over there, see what it looks like with live weather on. Camera, which camera weather? Sorry about that, I'm back. Alright. You love simming, to be honest. I find myself flying into more and more, especially since it doesn't cost anything. Oh yeah, don't have to deal with airport officials. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, it seems like enough work in the sim when you're doing like fuel and all that, but to have to do it yourself, and obviously it's very risky. Like, playing a game is not risky at all. But yeah. Alright, we are 10 miles from Phenon now. Alright, let me see. I got the aeronautical chart user's guide here. Let me see if this has the supplemental chart. Chart supplements. No, I don't want the supplements. I want the legend on reading a supplemental chart. Like, I want to make sure that we have... I mean, we're assuming left traffic. I think it says R or RT or something. Yeah, but I can't quite find it. I'm trying to Google aviation, FAA chart, supplement, traffic pattern. How do I tell what the traffic pattern is? Oh, I think I found one. Okay, traffic pattern is in parentheses. TPA, traffic pattern altitude, will be in parentheses. Where's the supplement? I think I missed it. Yeah, left by default. Yeah. I'm just trying to look up what it looks like when it's specifying right traffic pattern. So, TPA... So it'll say TPA and then in parentheses show the traffic pattern altitude. Where does it say right? Oh, okay. It literally says right traffic. RGT TFZ for the runway. Okay. Yeah, so we're good. Yeah, it's pretty explicit. It's pretty it's not like it's not encrypted. Oh, thanks for the $2 super chat.
A donation for you, kind sir Banzai Kip-san.
Banzai. Thanks, Kazuya. Yeah, so it would show... So traffic pattern altitude would be after the airport elevation and say TPA. I think that's also if it's non-standard, so it doesn't say that, so we'll do 1,000 feet for our plane. And then here, if it was right traffic for either runway, it would say right traffic, like RGT, TFC. It's like very... It's not cryptic at all. Can we get latest altimeter setting for 36 Echo? Let's get updated barometric pressure. Since we don't have any weather information. We're not gonna have any weather information at our destination, so.
Piper 6-3 Echo, Raton altimeter 2994.
2994, 6-3 Echo. Alright, 2994. Alright, 3 miles until Phenon. Then we have Tatkey. We turn left, avoid the mountains. We're going to fly over the field, look for a windsock, and get down to 8,100 feet for our pattern. It's the A2A Comanche world. Piper Comanche. Best GA plane. Yeah, this is like the most realistic GA plane you can get in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, it has wear and tear for everything. Everything is simulated down to like the cylinder and the spark plugs. Each cylinder and all the spark plugs. Everything has wear and tear. It has a full walk-around capability. You can sump all the fuel. Fuel can be contaminated. You can have failures in like 15 different spots, like from the ailerons and flaps to the components of the engine. There's probably like a good 30 spots you can have failures and wear and tear on the plane. Yeah, it's incredible. But non-pressurized, so we're not going to get up super high in this thing. I guess we can take it up to like 15,000 and just pretend we have supplemental oxygen. But yeah, this thing gets tossed around a lot when you're at higher altitudes. All right, 003 on the track. Let's make sure that is set. 003. We have a good formation going, yeah. You guys are like matching my speed. Even though a lot of you are probably faster than the Comanche. Beautiful.
Skyhawk 4 Papa Papa, you were not cleared to take off. Advise when ready to copy a phone number for possible pilot deviation.
Oh, someone's getting yelled at. Someone earlier in chat was asking about pilot deviation. There it is. You were not cleared to take off. Possible pilot deviation. If you went flying, the pilot looks at you and says, "She's all yours," and jumps. Will you call a mayday? Oh, of course. Well, yeah. What would I call? Would you call pan or a mayday? I guess it depends on if you're comfortable taking over that specific plane or not. But if I was comfortable, I would call like a pan. I guess yeah, I would call it mayday. I mean, if you're not an actual pilot, like I'm not, yeah, I would call it mayday because I'm not a pilot. If you're an actual pilot, I mean, it's just semantics probably. I would call mayday to get their attention because, yeah, it's obviously out of the ordinary. You're not the pilot in command, so they need to know it's a potentially dire situation. Yeah, you would take over either way. Yeah, you don't really have a choice. Yeah, everybody would take over that plane. Alright. Tatke is next, 003. 15 miles from Tatke. It would be a mayday. Yeah, if the pilot jumped out, yeah. At the least, they would be looking for the pilot and helping you simultaneously. All right, 14 miles. Call a code brown, yep. Oh, it would be considered a pan over there, not a mayday, because there's nothing technically wrong with the plane. All right, coming up to our left-hand turn. There are the scary mountains up there. I'm still wondering why I can't set a VNAV altitude on my flight plan. Can't set it for the destination, and the procedure didn't have vectors. Yeah, the options in the procedure are weird too. We can't choose straight. Oh, it's just forcing us to use straight. It's just, I guess this should say straight instead of vectors or visual. Transition visual? It should be the transition should be either straight or vectors. So maybe there's just a bug. But it's fine. We're just going to descend down to... Is that like a crack? What is that? What's going on over there? It's like some dirt over here. And clean this thing up. Oh, that's chipped paint. The dog's not happy. Let's see, can we get it? Can we get right in front of him? It's like as close as I can get. The reflections in his eyes. All right, let's do a little carb heat here. Yeah, got a 0.1 increase in our manifold pressure. And now it's back down. Yeah, that Beach 18 looks cool. Very much reminds me of the DC-3. Alright, let's see what our turn is going to be. Oops, flight plan. All right, we're going to 328 for our next turn. Right around there. All right, let's keep the heading straight ahead. Switch to heading mode. This is not a super tight turn, but it's kind of enough where I want to do it myself. We'll wait until we're at about a mile out, and then we'll do our turn. Maybe half a mile is usually good. And over those mountains where our destination's at. It's been a pretty long flight. Mainly because it took 40 minutes to get off the ground the first time. And then while we were climbing, I realized that I messed up OnAir Company and wasn't tracking the flight, so here we are. 2.5 hours into the stream and not quite at the first airport yet. This thing really gets tossed around a lot. How long am I going to be on? I think it matters if I'm going to leave to go meet up with a friend or not. The rain is giving me an excuse to not go. We're supposed to go meet some friends out for a drink and some food, but the rain is here and it's kind of crappy. I should probably go. The crack is the airframe stress on the door. Wait, right here? This crack?
Skyhawk 306.
Does this actually show up dynamically in the plane or not? Is this, I don't know if this is permanent in there, if it's shown permanently or not in the plane. All right, 1.7 miles. The dog's helping. 18 out of 10, good boy. Or girl, I'm not sure. You should, so you don't have to hook up your controls. I should go have a beer. Mrs. Tango just said, "Here's hoping your friend is not watching the stream." I don't think he knows that I stream. Oh, the dog in the background, yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear the puppy barking in the background. Oh, there's half a mile. All right, let's make our left-hand turn. Undershot it a bit. Or overshooting the course a little bit. That's pretty good. All right, 30 miles to our next waypoint, but we're gonna have to avoid these. All right, back on track mode for the autopilot. And we're gonna go this direction to avoid the disaster in front of us if we kept going straight. All right, 30 miles to the field. Can I still use the VNav calculator? Yeah, I can, right? Yeah, of course I can. It's a waypoint. It's gonna work as long as the waypoint's in there. Straight, final. Oh, I can't choose the airport itself though, right? Yeah, I can't choose the airport. Oh, well, we'll just do straight then. Yeah, it's still not showing. Because we haven't activated the approach, that's why. Yeah. I don't know if it's a bug or not. I should be able to put in a VNav altitude for the destination airport. But it's fine, we're all visual. We're gonna do like a 10-degree turn to the right in a little bit, get around these mountains. And let's see if we go check the flight plan again. So a little bit to the east, 8,400 for the peaks. This airport's at 7,200. So we could probably safely descend down to, we're at 10,000. We could do 8,500 once we get away from this peak to our right. Yeah, then we got 7,400 and then the airport's 7,100. Pattern altitude 81. So we're right around here right now. So to our right, we should have a slight Where's that 8,500 peak? Is that behind us over here? Yeah, I think that's the one behind us here. So we have a relative terrain mode on here. All right, let's go to heading mode. All right, we're gonna go out this way. We have CTAF set up 122.8. And let's just double check that here. 07 Victor, frequencies 1228. All right, we still have flight following, so we'll ask him for an altimeter when we get a little closer to the airport. Raccoon says, I don't know if you've seen the interior of a Beech 18. It has a comically big no smoking sign in the cabin that you can switch on. Oh, it's just like a giant light. I haven't flown it yet. I bought it, I think it was on sale. Was it on sale in December? I did pick it up, but I haven't flown it yet. All right, and then at the field, let's see, what do we have again for runways? 06 and 24. The wind is just so crazy right now. We definitely need to check the windsock because this could be... Okay, it's gone down a bit. We're just getting gusts here, but 14 knots. It was 30 before, so it's getting a little better. Who knows what it's going to feel like near these mountains, though. The airport is not far. Like, there's a lot of terrain around the west side of the field here. So, I don't know. We'll see what the winds are like. Delta says there were some gorgeously remodeled interior Beech 18s in Oshkosh last summer. Going again this year and to FS Expo if they can find a replacement venue. Yeah, that was so weird that... apparently the Tropicana told the organizers of FS Expo that the Tropicana would not be closing in 2024. It would not be until 2025, and then bam, they're like, oh yeah, it's closing in April 1st. See ya. Like, what? So much for the promise it wouldn't be closed until next year. Yeah, hopefully they can find something. Yeah, we haven't registered for FS Expo. I'll see what happens with the Tropicana, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled or anything. I don't know, like, what the competition is like to find space for a convention in Vegas, so... hopefully they can find another space. Yeah, it would be it's such a quick flight to get out there from LA, so... it would be cool to go out. Tropicana's gross. Yeah, so many... yeah, Tropicana is pretty gross. Yeah. Maybe they'll find a better venue, but then they have to secure like hotel room blocks and all that. I don't know. It's interesting. Hopefully they'll find something. Albuquerque Center, can we get an altimeter for 6-3 Echo? Alright, we get one more altimeter reading here. And we're gonna go right around this area. We need to get around these mountains.
Viper 6-3 Echo, altimeter 3000.
3000, 6-3 Echo. Alright, 000. The gusts are still pretty crazy. Alright, I'm gonna turn a little bit to the left. No weather available here, so we got the latest ATIS. We're ready to switch over to the CTAF frequency. And we'll just fly over the field, see what the windsock says, and hopefully one of the runways it's got a nice headwind. Alright, green, 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 green. 19.1 still, 2100. And we got runways 06 and 24. Left traffic pattern 06 and 24. Hey Regs, what's up? Have I heard about the plane crash killing the school teacher? I don't think so. It's been a few days since I've watched like Blanco Lirio or any or like pilot debrief. But no, I didn't hear it. What type of plane was it? Do you know what location it was? The plane is owned by Rebuild Rescue. I'm not familiar with Rebuild Rescue either. All right, let's head over to the field. So we got 24 and 06. So I'm gonna set up OBS on, I guess, 24. And then I have the GPS set up for 06 if we need it. But anyway, we got 24. And then we'll change this over to 24. So we got our OBS set up. Just matters, either way, like this'll be able to line us up. It'll be reversed if we're doing 06, but that's good to go. I think I have the field in sight. Is that it right there? I think that's it right there. So we'll just tell them we have the field in sight. Albuquerque Center, Piper 6-3 Echo has the field in sight. We'll switch over to CTAF.
Piper 6-3 Echo, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Piper 6-3 Echo. Oh, and you can cancel flight following for 6-3 Echo. I should have said that instead of just fuel insight.
Piper 6-3 Echo, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Alright, squawking VFR, frequency change approved, 6-3 Echo. Cachara Valley traffic, Piper 6-3 Echo is 8 miles to the southeast. Gonna overfly the field and then probably enter the pattern for runway 06, Cachara Valley. Alright, let's turn off altitude holds and get down to pattern altitude. Just gonna pull our power to start the descent, and we want to get down to 8,100 feet. The field's about 77,000 feet, so we're gonna do 8,000, 8,100.
Twin Cessna 1 Alpha Bravo, Tree Echo, 5 mile final for runway 8 on the ILS.
ILS.
Trying to speed it up.
I'll watch for you. What are you in?
Twin Cessna 2 mile final.
No problem. Should be okay.
That's just the chatter. There's not a real player on the frequency. I think that's the feet. Is that it right there? Just gonna point right at it. We gotta overfly and see the windsock situation here. Alright, let's get our prop speed up a bit. Alright, about 500 feet per minute. We are about to cross 10,000. Gear is still up. All of our lights are on. Pitot heat's still on. Yeah, I think Scand is on the field there. Can kind of make it out just a little bit right there. Hopefully there is a windsock. Pulling out a little more power. Dude, look at this, like, the terrain here. This, like, I don't even know what you call this. A hill? Just this, like, little valley that runs in here. That's cool. Oh, they restore abundant aircrafts? That was a 401. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. If it's on Blanco Leary, I'll check it out. I haven't watched his channel for like a few days at least. All right, yeah, I think that's the runway right there. This whole thing is the runway. It's like 6,000 feet long. All right, 9,500 feet. Try to descend a little bit faster here. All right, where is the windsock? Don't see one just yet. Might be over here. Hopefully it's like in the middle of the field. Here's parking here on the east side. Dave says, first time chatting. What's up, man? Someone gifted you a sub a while back. Thank you to whoever did that. Awesome. Quick question. GTN 750. It is the payware PMS is the one I use. PMS 50. And I have the payware, but there is a free version that you can try. I like it because the nav database, it uses the, you can use the Navigraph nav database if you have one. All right, there's the windsock down there. Oh my God, it's a total crosswind. All right, I think we're gonna go to the other runway though. Just so we have a little bit of a headwind, but it's just like a, it's just a full-on crosswind. It's gusting in both directions. All right, we're gonna be landing on 03, it looks like. Or 06, sorry. Alright, 8,100 feet, so that's about pattern altitude right there. Alright, I'm just gonna use the autopilot to turn around here. Let's get our speed down. Kuchara Valley, Piper 6-3 Echoes in the downwind for runway 06, Kuchara. Alright, let's get autopilot off. Just turn the autopilot master off. Mixture rich, prop is full. We'll get the gear down. We're at 120 knots already. And we got OBS set up already, so we're going to use our CDI, or our HSI right here to know we're parallel with the runway. Still descending and then trimming this out. 120 knots. Alright, gear is down, 1 notch of flaps, add a little power. Alright, fuel pump is on, all of our lights are on, pitot heat is still on. Alright, we're going to turn so we're perpendicular. Losing a little too much altitude, adding power. I'm going to feel a little low already. Kuchara Valley traffic, Piper 6-3 Echo, turning final, runway 06, Kuchara. Oops, overshot it. Alright, gear is down, the green light's on. Just gonna get the rest of our flaps out. Don't need pitot heat. We're at -4, but yeah, it's still on from the cruise. Oh no, we're just gonna slip it a little bit here. Alright, full flaps, 100 miles an hour. Kuchara Valley, short final for Piper 6-3 Echo, runway 06, Kuchara. Super long runway, thankfully. Yeah, that crosswind from the left. Oh, the windsock died down a lot.
Landing time log.
Alright, a little braking. You got a super long runway. The parking is all the way down at this end anyway, so we're gonna go all the way down. This thing feels like a taxiway. There aren't even any runway numbers, right? I didn't see a runway number. Alright, the parking is all the way down at this end. Based on the windsock. It was blowing like crosswind in both directions, so... It looks like it's died down a lot. But when I saw it from the air, it was blowing hard this way and then towards me a little. It changed directions while I was looking at it, so I just kept the one we were set up for. And it worked out just fine. Alright, pump is off, pitot heat's off.
Skyhawk 121 Alpha, Mike clear of 26 at Echo.
Lean the mixture a little bit. Kuchara Valley traffic. 6-3 Echo is taxiing to parking still on the runway. Kuchara. Alright, here's our parking. Get those flaps up. Whew, that was a long flight. Oh my god. Guys. We're all so close. Let me get the parking brake on. Alright, Delta's still coming in on his final. Let me get over there. Oh nice, here comes Backfire. Coming in the Bonanza. Oh, it just changed colors twice. In on 2-4. Looks like Delta's maybe going around for 2-4 as well. Yeah, the windsock died down a lot. It was blowing a lot more. It's pretty much crosswind right now. Like ever so slightly favoring 2-4, but when I saw it, it pointed towards 0-6 when we were overflying the field, so... It looked a little variable. Alright, let's get this thing shut down. We're all right on top of each other. Alright, parking brake on, taxi off, landing off, strobe off. Let's get our pitch trim set for our next flight. There we go. About neutral. Alright, flaps are up, strobes are off, fuel pump is off. Mixture is leaned, trim is neutral. Alright, parking brake set, radio's off, transponder off. Beep. Avionics master off. Nav lights off. Fuel pump is off. Throttle closed. Magnetos, or mixture idle. Cut off, there we go. And an hour and 45 minutes. Magneto's off. Let's see how Delta is doing.
Flight is finished.
Did he already land?
By OnAir.
No! Oh, wait, what? I thought you were going around in the pattern. Oh my god, I missed you landing. Sorry, man. I thought you were doing going around for 2-4. I missed the landing. Look at that slow and steady professional taxi, though. Okay, and then let's see. Magnetos are off. Control wheel secure. Let's tie that. And doors and windows are closed. Let's go get the tie downs going. All right, we had no luggage, so that's all out. Can I get the rear tie down? There we go. It's like a little invisible there. Tie down, pitot tube cover, chocks. More chocks. Other tie down. All right, we're good. Get out, dog. All right, let's see on air. 24 feet per minute. That's pretty good, right? 0.84 Gs, 77 knots. Very smooth. I'll take it. 580. We made like no money. 580 credits. This is another reason why I should get into a bigger plane, get into a get into the ATR or at least like the MU2. Comanche's just so nice though. How do I only have 8,000 in cash? This is crazy. Where is all my money going? Yeah, the renting fee was 1,700 and our income was 580. The landing fee was $21, 21 credits. Yeah, this is not very efficient. I am literally losing money every flight. Yeah, so we spent what? Oh, loan principal repay. So outside of that though, the renting fee and the landing fee, and then we had to pay parking where we were before. So yeah, we need to be earning like 2 grand per flight. I'm just losing money flying this thing. It's a bummer. Feels bad. Alright, everything is good here. Shutdown, ties.
About the town.
Alright, we're good. All shut down.
Left downwind for runway.
The radios are off, but I still have SayIntentions on, so let's go ahead and shut that down. To be fair, only second time ever in this plane. The landing was pure butter. Oh, Cyber Warrior's coming in. He's at 8,000 feet. He's on final. I can watch one landing. Wondered why it was so loud on your end? Oh, the ATC. Oh, from the website. Dude, I did that earlier, Dave. I was trying to figure it out, and then Maximus in chat told me what was wrong, so. Alright, Cyber Warrior's coming in his SR-22 Turbo. But yeah, I did the same thing, Dave, and I was like, what's going on? I can't control the volume of it. And the SayIntentions website, it'll automatically play it, so. Same exact mistake. You wondered what SayIntentions was? Oh, left it on in the background, yeah. Ooh. Are you landing hard on purpose, Cyber? I'd never tell if you guys are messing with me. Yeah, he's bouncing. 4 bounces. Amazing. 5 bounces. That's how you do it. That's how you do it in the sim. You taxi where you want. Yeah, that windsock looked a lot more lively when I was overflying the field. He did it on purpose. Yeah. He definitely did it on purpose. It's a nice little airport here. Get a couple screenshots, of course. Dude, I love the livery on the beach. It looks so good. I think you put that in Discord before. This same livery. Looks very cool. You know, it's a great landing when you do 5 takeoffs and landings in your logbook. Absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, that'll do it. Little impromptu Sunday stream. Had a little bit of everything. Me messing up OnAir Company. But SayIntentions was decent. I think the chatter was just broken. It sounds like maybe it's fixed now. That police officer just drove underground. That was pretty impressive. Yeah, it's a cool little airport. Yeah, I think I will consider changing planes, changing it up in OnAir Company and trying something new. I think the MU2 is probably at the top of my list, and then that would get me into doing VOR navigation. VFR and VOR. And SayIntentions still, of course, but good stuff. This sim is life. Cyber says approach mode didn't work and I had to wing it, but was way too fast. Well, you got those extra bounces in for fun, so that was great. Thanks for that. Dave says hopefully I'll I'll try and get and join in one evening. Watch a lot but never join. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, you can join any stream. Would love to have you. There's no pressure to do anything perfectly. It's all very casual. Yeah, we usually do the group flights like somewhere scenic every Saturday. So I just felt like flying more today. So threw the stream on. I'll hopefully see you guys on the Discord. I'll put the Discord link in if you guys aren't there and you want to hang out. If you've never used Discord, it's just like a chat room. Yeah, there's the Discord link, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on Tuesday probably for some more on air. Maybe I'll pull out the MU2. Change the plane up by popular demand. And it's nice and rainy here, so we're gonna go grab a beer with a friend nearby here in LA where it's just downpouring right now, so it should be fun. How do you become a member of the channel? You just hit the join button if you want a little mustachioed badge next to your name. That's an option. It's set to the minimum price of 99 cents, so yeah, the join button's on YouTube. And then yeah, Discord is free, so if you want to hop on Discord and hang out there in between streams, that's the place to do it. All right, y'all. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for flying along as usual. Raccoon, Regent, Sim, Avison, Delta, Cyber, and am I missing anybody? I think I got all you guys here. And that's me, the other plane. I was like, why is there no name on that other plane? It's me. All right, guys. Thanks for flying along as usual and hanging out. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. See you on Discord. And I'll get the lined up for the close-up of the puppy here. You can find him. There we go. All right, great. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you on the internet. See you.